I pledge to the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, the Trinity and the Lord of hosts, that as long as the rain kisses the earth, as long as the clouds hug the sky, as long as the waters are divided by the firmament, as long as hell acknowledges him as the Most High, as long as Thomas has his blood in his memories, as long as his blood is painted on the doorpost of heaven, as long as our brains can't quantify his greatness and his shoes are bowed down to by the devil, as long as the wings and blinks of his eyes are brighter than two straight separate suns, as long as the thunders and the lightning are the snap of his fingers, as long as his thoughts are as good as actions and his scepter is heavier than the whole earth, I pledge to keep acknowledging Jesus as Lord. As long as he spins the world on his fingers, they call it rotation. He stamps his feet, they call it earthquake. His fingers cover the eyes of the sun, they call it darkness. And when he smiles at you, they call it daybreak. I pledge never to break the heart of heaven. As long as his palms contains all planets, he carves the cloud with his breath. His eyes can see beyond the lines of sight. He can breathe beyond the realms of life. His breath can quench the fire of hell. He can ring the bell of eternity. He needs no manpower to have a son. He rules over kings. Ask Nebuchadnezzar and Herod. When he speaks, the dead opens their ears and even the devil listens. Heads down the demons and the frightened. I pledge to keep acknowledging him as God. This God defends me. He needs no bodyguards. His hair strands can hold the mountains. Heaven is his throne, the earth is his footstool, and his shoelace reaches the depths of the seabed. No matter the trials and tribulation, he is still my God. I pledge to forever be in this school of the Spirit where I never want to graduate. The school where I have A1 in goodness and mercies and F9 in death and failure. I guess that's a good grade. The school where our chairs and tables are made by the hand of God and the sparks by his fingers. Our books, boards, and streets are made with gold. Even the inks of our markers and pen is Jesus' blood. It doesn't matter the highs and the lows, he is forever my king. That as his word is forever settled in heaven, I'll never dwell on past glory. We move to the next level, the kingdom of freedom, the freedom of his kingdom, this Christendom. All we need is for his will to be done, to break the gates of brass, to cut the bars of iron in sunder, to rise by grace from grass, to live the life of heaven's standard, to put in order the mind of the ras, to break the boundaries and cross the borders, to behold his face as in a glass, to shock the world with signs and wonders. I pledge never to be offended in Jesus. I pledge to always agree with Emmanuel. He is always with us. I pledge never to go down the drain due to situations and circumstances. I pledge to shift from the mindset of a slave to the paradigm of a king and forever dwell in his palace. So help me, God.